What is going on, community? It is TJ, aka Flash by Night, and we are back here for the re-up. Of course, the re-up is just where I bring my new comic book day hauls to share with you. But as a bonus, we are going to get the instructions for how to enter my 300 subscriber giveaway here on YouTube, just as a token of my appreciation for supporting me, for kind of bringing me in and welcoming me into the community. Yeah, so we're gonna do that at the end of the video. But first, I want to go ahead and get to these new comic book day books. First book up, Transformers issue number 39 from IDW. Now, I'm kind of late to the party with Transformers. I famously or infamously, I don't know, read issue number 1 of IDW's Transformers. I saw that Orion Pax at this time and Megatron were friendly with each other, and I threw the book away and said, "This is trash. I'm not reading this." But having a little bit of wisdom later on, and listening to a couple other people, I found out that, my little bit of knowledge from the 80s Transformers cartoon is just a small bit of the whole Transformers tapestry. And so I decided to go back and check it out. And we're up to issue 39. I'm also reading back through some of the older issues in this run on Comixology to try and catch up. Basically, this run is before the war we all know that kicked off Transformers in the 80s. The war that basically destroyed Cybertron. This is before then and after another war. I think it's the War of the Threefold Spark, which I still have to dig into that also. But we're dealing with politics, we're dealing with life on Cybertron, and we're dealing with Megatron, who I thought maybe, just maybe, had turned a new leaf and had been, doing the right thing, but he's slowly inching towards the Decepticon Megatron, we know. And he still hasn't made it yet here, but that's where we're getting to, is building up to the status quo that we all know from the old school Transformers material. So this Transformers issue number 39. I believe by issue number 41 or 42, there's another big event which made me want to get on to the current Transformers run. And so we'll see where it goes. Next book up, Shadow Man, issue number 5. So I don't know much of anything about Shadow Man. I just started reading this run because I wanted to try something, and Cullen Bunn was writing it, and Cullen Bunn's a name that I know, and so I grabbed it. We are starting this Dead Side War sometime soon, and so we'll have to see where it goes. I'm gonna have to reread. I read issues number 1 through. I read issues 1 and 2. I'm gonna have to find 3 and then read 3 up through 5 to kind of catch myself up. But Shadow Man issue number 5. The first 2 issues had some good art, had an interesting story going. So we'll see where it goes next. Next book up, Heathens issue number 3. Another book where I missed an issue, and I was late to an issue, and I haven't caught up, and I haven't even read issue number 1, but apparently this is supposed to be like Supernatural Suicide Squad, where some of our real life historical bad figures or villains or whatever you want to call them basically get resurrected to come back and find Jack the Ripper. And so I've heard some good, some bad about it. We'll read it, check it out, catch up sometime sooner or later. I feel like I'm really bad at this catch-up stuff though, but we'll try. Heathens number 3 from Aftershock. This next book I really have to catch up with. and that is Excellence issue number 12. I read issues number 1 through 6. I have issues number 7 through 11, along with the Skybound X issue number 4, which has a story from Excellence in it. So I've got some reading to catch up with, but this is basically like an urban magical book with these 10 families and this magical class of people who basically use their magic to make sure that certain things happen. Certain people are where they need to be and do what they need to do via their magic, but without getting caught. But this guy here, Spencer Dale, doesn't like the order of things. He doesn't like the Aegis, which is the big organization that houses these 10 magic families. And he definitely does not like the fact that his father is kind of under their thumb, and he is waiting to rebel. He's been waiting to rebel all his life, and this is his chance. So Excellence issue number 12, we're going to catch up with this and check it out and see how he fares. I'm interested to see if he's still angry. He still looks angry. We'll see. Next book up is the first read of every 7 Secrets week. 7 Secrets issue number 13. I already gave this a read, and to be honest, I'm gonna need to read it again because we have gone way out into left field, in a good way. But we're looking into the future, and there's possible destructive futures, and Tom Taylor has made an interesting choice with our main character, Casper. I think we've seen this choice coming, but I didn't think it would play out in a book this early. But you know, there's a little bit of strife. Of course, it's 7 secrets, so there are secrets, and there are turncoats, and there are lies. And again, the way we left off of issue number 12, I don't know who to trust in this book. I don't know who the good organization is. I don't know who the bad organization is. And this book and the questions it asks doesn't make it any easier. So 7 Secrets issue number 13. As I said, I'm going to have to read it again. I hope you pick it up and you read it too. Or you could pick up the 2 trades and try them out and catch up with me. Speaking of Tom Taylor, Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 7. I have not had a chance to read this one yet, and I haven't read since issue 3. It was one of those things where I missed issue number 4, and now I have 5, 6, 7, and the annual, but I don't have 4, and I feel like my life can't move forward until I get 4. That's a problem with me in books. If I miss a book, it takes me a while, like mentally, I don't know, to catch up or to get over the fact I missed that book, and I need to find a way to get the story so I can keep reading. But we'll see what issue number 7 has in store. I was enjoying the story before I dropped off. Well, I won't say dropped off, before I missed a book at issue number 4, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to still enjoy it. We'll see. And my next DC book, Black Mantle, issue number 5 of 6. Now, again, this is one of those books that I thought I actually canceled, and I didn't, so no, I haven't. So I'm guessing I have issue 6 coming, and I'll probably wait until I get all 6 to actually read straight through Black Mantle. I read issues number 1 and 2. I wasn't particularly stirred by issues number 1 and 2, but now that I have 4, 5, and 6, well, 4 and 5, and I guess I'll have 6, and I guess I gotta find 3. But once I have all of them, I'll give them a read straight through. And I don't know what's up with this, I guess, Aquaman event. I guess that's a thing they're doing with Black Mantle. And I think with what's the young Aquaman, Aqualad? I forget the guy's name, but I think there's a big Aquaman event coming out. I don't know if I'll check that out or not. Black Mantle might tell me whether or not I should check that out. Now on to my Marvel books, and I only have two technically. First one, Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 34, and I checked this out already too, and it's okay. Basically in issue number 33, Miles and his brother Shift have found the Assessor's compound, and in this book they get to go inside the Assessor's compound, and it's kind of like a house of horrors almost, where they're trying to find the Assessor and getting put through paces and getting put through trials, and Shift makes a way out of no way. I don't know if you get that or not, but we'll see if they actually get to find the Assessor and what they have to go through if they're gonna find him. In my last book, technically, and you should know what this is, Moonlight issue number 7, and I must say that right now this is probably of course my favorite book of the week, but this is probably my favorite book, unless another book I read this week really blows me away. This was a really fun book with Moonlight basically shaking down some villains to try and find this Zodiac character, because nobody knows who Zodiac is. And so there's some shenanigans go on. There's some good fight scenes in here. And we find out that somebody has been keeping tabs on Moonlight from afar, who is not an enemy. So Moonlight issue number 7, pretty good read, fun read. I'm actually surprised. I was looking forward to them going in a certain direction because of Devil's Reign, but we don't rush to get there, so that's a pretty good thing also. But yeah, Moonlight issue number 7, go ahead and check that out. And my last book, even though I said that was my last book technically, but my last book is Moonlight number 7 with this, I think it's Raza variant, the B cover for Moonlight issue number 7. I saw this cover 2 or 3 months ago, and I made sure to call my shop and to make sure I had at least 2 copies of this book. I saw this cover and I knew I needed it with Mr. Knight here, but the kind of shadow of Moonlight up here, having already kind of beat down the bad guys over here, and with a little splatter of blood, if you can see it, because that's how Moonlight likes it, with a little splatter of blood. So Moonlight number 7, the Raza variant, and I said that I had at least 2, and the reason why I have 2 is because this copy of Moonlight issue number 7 is going into my 300 subscriber giveaway. This book, Moonlight number 1, the Delgado variant, and lastly, Moonlight number 1, the Black Delgado variant. Those 3 books are going to be my giveaway for my 300 subscriber giveaway, just to show my appreciation. So these are the rules to enter the giveaway. You have to have been a subscriber by January 21st. I think that's a day or 2 of leeway. January 21st is when you have had to subscribe by. And to enter, I need you to A, be a subscriber, B, like the video, and C, tell me where you were when you first watched the Moonlight trailer. Now, it doesn't have to be really detailed. It doesn't have to be really descriptive. I don't need any Moonlight trailer and chill stories. Keep that to yourself. But tell me where you were when you watched the Moonlight trailer. Of course, like the video, be a subscriber by January 21st, and you are entered to win. And I'm going to cut the entries off by Friday, February 5th. On Friday, February 5th, I'm going to come back and tally up all of the entries. We'll put them on the wheel, and sometime in the near future after that, I won't say exactly when, but sometime in the near future, we'll get on the wheel, we'll spin the wheel, and we will see who wins these 3 books. One more time. You've got the Moonlight #1 Black Delato variant. You've got the Moonlight #1 White Delato variant. And you have the Moonlight #7 B cover. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you saw something you liked. If you did enjoy yourself, hit the like button. And if you want to keep up with me picking up my comics, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Of course, don't forget to leave comments, especially on this video. But as we always do at this time, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.